You can open up there, here, from the
So
front.
we can open this right here and this is jump in the pool?
Do you want to?
I'd be willing to do it. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Hello everyone, we're back with our real estate associate Heidi Rutledge in this beautiful property. Heidi, welcome back. What can you tell us about this property?
Thank you for having me again, Javier. We are in Buenaventura in this outstanding development called Vela, which are composed of 26 homes, all oceanfront. As you can see, it's got great spaces, very large, although open spaces, so everything flows, is connected. You've got space here for 12.
Fantastic.
You've got
great for dinner parties.
Yeah, and then you can move outside as well. You've got lots of space out there. You've got the buffet here, the breakfast bar.
Table, yeah.
And the kitchen, nice big kitchen with plenty of cupboard space.
Very nice.
Your island, you've got cupboards throughout the island. You've got the double-sided fridge, your microwave oven, your 6 burners. You've got your dishwasher that everybody likes. I mean, a dishwasher, it's not very common, but when you've got it, it's amazing.
Very practical.
Here you've got the entrance into the service quarters, laundry room, and the garage.
Fantastic.
So there's a 3-car garage.
Okay.
It is covered and with an electric door, which is not very common in Panama either. So very nice.
Very nice.
It actually has air conditioning.
I was going to say, you mentioned it's cool, so that's
which
also.
again is not very common. But
That's very nice. And tell me a bit about, because I see the decor is exquisite. What can you tell me more about that?
Well, we have the designer of this home is actually one of the best interior designers in Panama. She did the Fendi building as well.
Perfect.
So everything
the one
is
in
very,
Santa Maria.
Correct.
Right.
Everything is very modern, simplistic, with a beach feel.
Very nice. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Miami. It reminds me a lot of West Palm Beach, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And so if I were to buy this property today with you, Heidi, right now, is the furniture included?
Furniture is included.
Fantastic.
It's turnkey. The only thing you would need to do is bring your bathing suit.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, I love it. So am I correct in assuming bedrooms are upstairs?
Bedrooms are upstairs. We have 4 bedrooms upstairs. The entire lot is 900 square meters, so the construction's around 600.
Fantastic.
So you want to go check out the rooms?
Yeah, let's go check it out. Okay guys, this is a quick reminder. If you're interested in gaining early access to our full Panama relocation course, you can find the link in the description below. Wow, this is very beautiful. So what do we have here, Heidi? Would this be a den, a family room? I mean, what would be the purpose of this?
This
part of the
can
house?
be a den or a family room. It's sort of the same thing. It's a room where you can come, hang out with the family, watch TV.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
enough
But
for
you
the
know,
beach.
there is this thing with family room. It just has a nicer ring to it. I like it. It's more, it's
agree.
cozier, I would say.
I agree.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Nice, huh?
This is comfortable.
Big screen TV, AC.
We can shoot our little own episode of Friends.
There you go.
Technically, you have like a living space downstairs, right? And then you come up here, and this is more like a private family room. So the kids can be up here watching their cartoons, whatever, while parents are entertaining, or vice versa. Very nice.
Yeah, and you can even close this area off if you want to. They left it open, but you have the option to enclose it if you want to make it more private. So here we have a very good size bedroom. You
Lovely.
even have your little living area here because you've got so much space. You've got a great size bathroom.
So it's almost like your own little apartment within the house. Lovely.
Here you have the option to construct on top of the pool room. They chose not to because they didn't want to
Obstruct the views.
obstruct the view.
And this is your private terrace for the master bedroom. So this is for
Private
mom and
terrace.
dad to have their coffee in the morning, look at the ocean views, inspire
Another thing,
themselves.
speaking of terraces that you can do, if you don't want to construct on top the pool room, you can make that a terrace.
Oh, that's
Just
also
an
a very,
open terrace,
very nice idea.
which some people have done.
Can we take a look outside?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow, Heidi, this is absolutely spectacular. Now, I will say in the city, we do have wonderful views of the ocean in Panama City, but this is a whole other level. If you really want to live in proximity to the ocean, this is the place to be.
This is hard to beat. You've got your white sand beach, you've got your palm trees, your gardening, you've got your pool.
And tell me a bit more about this structure here. So this is like a guest house. What is this exactly?
So this is a pool house.
Okay.
You can make it whatever you want, really. What it currently is in this property is a living room, kitchen, bar, TV room. It has access from all sides. It has a full bathroom inside as well. So if you're in the pool, you don't have to come into the house to use the restroom.
And so technically this could also be converted into some kind of guest house, right? Like you could have somebody, maybe an elderly parent or a child who's in his early 20s, live in that space, like standalone space, right?
Yeah, you have right now full hookups for a kitchen. There is a little kitchen in there right now. So you could definitely use that as a little home. You could use it as another bedroom. You've got the space to use it for whatever you want.
I'm also thinking home office. That could be very interesting, especially for like Americans, because they can take the home office deduction if they qualify, even though they're abroad. And having a standalone structure like this that is like separate from the house definitely helps us a lot with the tax planning if they want to claim that deduction. That could be very powerful.
True.
I love it.
Yep, you can use your creativity and make it whatever you want.
You know, something that not everyone knows about me is that I love the ocean, but I'm also a bit of a golfer. And I love golf. And you mentioned that I was in for two big surprises when it came to golf. What can you tell me about that?
So Buenaventura has an 18-hole Jack Nicklaus golf course. It was actually the first Jack Nicklaus golf course in Panama. And they are currently doing a second 18-hole golf course.
Beautiful.
Designed by Robert Trent Jones. So it gives some diversity to the golfers out there.
So I can use one course on Friday and then play in the other one on Saturday.
Sure, why not?
Fantastic.
Yeah, apart from the marina, the golf, the 3 beach clubs with the 4th one on its way. You know, there's a lot of amenities, the sports center. We even have a school. It is a residential community that people are calling home and living full-time.
Incredible. So how far are we from Panama City?
It is exactly 100 kilometers, so it's about an hour and a half drive. If you leave on a Friday at 5 in the afternoon, you're going to have a little more
Obviously, but then you're asking for trouble.
Time added on. Yeah, so if you can play with the times.
And what about other amenities, like for example, supermarkets, clinics? I mean, if you're living here full time, shopping centers, movie theaters, I mean, where would you find all that?
Everything is close by. You've got your pharmacy, the Arrocha, which is the largest pharmacy in Panama. You've got your Super 99, your grocery store, and your hardware store, all right at the entrance to the highway, so 5-minute drive. So you've got all the amenities very close by. If you want your movie theater and more amenities, shopping malls, you have to go to Coronado, which is exactly 30-minute drive from here.
Okay, no, that's absolutely fantastic. So
everything's close.
You can essentially live here in your own little piece of paradise. And obviously this is still the Republic of Panama, so territorial tax system applies. So foreign source income, no tax. You can get your visa by investing into one of these beautiful properties. And that brings me to that other point, which is, Heidi, you have not revealed the price. So tell us a bit about that. What is it gonna cost me to buy this beautiful home? And will I be able to get my qualified investor or friendly nations visa if I purchase the home?
Okay, this home is selling fully furnished, fully equipped for $4 million.
$4 million US dollars. I think that is a tremendous price. You want to know why? Because if I wanted to buy a property like this, oceanfront in California or in Florida or in the Cayman Islands, I would be paying well into the tens of millions. And here I can get it for $4 million. Think about it, you're successful, $4 million gets you the qualified investor visa, straight permanent residence here in the Republic of Panama, you get your cedula, and you get the great tax deal that comes with moving to Panama.
Correct.
So I couldn't ask for a better deal. What do you think?
I think you should buy it.
I think I should. Let's start drawing up the paperwork then. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful journey here in Buenaventura, Republic of Panama. Remember to follow for more exciting properties with me and with Heidi. And remember, for great tax deals, wonderful weather, and great real estate, check out Panama. See you next time. And remember, if you're interested in gaining early access to our full Panama relocation course, you can find the link in the description below.